Rain is never something backpackers tend to be excited about, and when we do have those rainy days on the trail, most of us prefer to stay dry. At least I do. This is the Enlightened Equipment Visp rain jacket, and I've been using it since July of 2021. It's now 2024, and I'm finally ready to give my review on it. The thing about rain jacket reviews are that YouTubers, in my opinion at least, tend to review them way too quickly. It's not until the original DWR, or durable water repellent, wears off and is then reapplied correctly that you really get a good sense of the fabric's ability to seal out water. Now, I've done that twice now with this jacket just to get a better sense of its long-term usage. Let's talk materials. The Visp is made up of a 3-layer breathable fabric. The first layer is a 7-denier ripstop nylon, the middle a hydrophilic non-porous PU membrane, and then a soft tricot lining that goes against your skin. First off, let's examine what the heck a hydrophilic non-porous PU membrane even is, because I'm not sure I even fully understand it, but from what I've researched, the middle layer has the ability to keep water on the outside of the fabric, while also moving your humidity or water vapor from your body away from the tricot lining to the outside of the middle membrane. Now, using this jacket in warm, rainy weather, I didn't get that sticky feeling that I felt with other jackets in this same weight category. Now, whether or not this fabric belongs in a David Copperfield magic show will be up to you, but I do feel a stark difference between this jacket and my previous jacket, which was the very popular Outdoor Research Helium 2. Now, I actually had a good review on the Helium 2 several years ago, but on my AT thru hike in 2019, it just wet out very quickly, and often the back of the fabric rode up behind me, so I was looking for a product that would address those two main issues. The Visp has a couple of awesome features that set it apart from other rain jackets in this class. The obvious one being that it's made by a cottage vendor. Enlightened Equipment is very, very well known for their backpacking quilts, so the quality should be there, and so far it definitely has. The jacket has pit zips, which you can use to vent your body heat, and man, after using these things, I'll probably never get a jacket without them. Along with the standard features you'd expect to see, like waterproof seams, sealed with seam tape, a shock cord adjustable hood and waistband, Velcro cuffs, there's also a drop tail on the back of this jacket to help it not ride up with a backpack on. The overall length of the jacket has been perfect when paired with a rain kilt as well. While I find the drop tail very effective at keeping the rain off my pants, it does unfortunately still ride up when wearing at least a frameless backpack, and I'd assume the same would be true for those of you wearing hip belts. Fortunately, it only seems to ride up when traveling up hills, probably because I'm leaning over, and it's easy enough to pull the back down quickly. On downhills or level terrain, this issue does not occur at all. Now, I've had the Visp on maybe 2.5 to 3 weeks of rainy trips at this point in all types of conditions, from 90 degrees Fahrenheit to the low 30s. In cold temps, it adds a considerable amount of warmth that you'd expect from a standard rain jacket, while in hot weather, it performs very well with the pit zip down and seems to regulate body temperatures extremely well. I was pretty lucky, or unlucky, however you want to look at it, with getting rained on during my testing. And a lot of my testing was performed on 20-mile day hikes when I knew it was going to rain at my local park. To speed up my testing, since the stock DWR really isn't a fair comparison for its long-term use, I deliberately took the DWR off within the first year by applying laundry detergent to a wash cycle, throwing the jacket in, and then adding my own Nick Wax DWR. This jacket dries fairly quickly even after reapplying the DWR. I did find, at least, however, with the Nick Wax DWR, it needed reapplied yearly before hiking season to maintain water beading, which is something that I look for specifically with the rain jacket with DWR. The Visp also dries out as fast as it did brand new, even before applying the aftermarket DWR. In light to medium wind, I was very surprised to find the Visp was completely dry within an hour or two while hiking on the trail, which In my outdoor research helium case, it would take about 4 to 5 hours. Now, this jacket has no pockets, which definitely cuts down on the weight and simplicity, but it is one of my complaints about the Visp. A small chest pocket would be ideal, but I guess I can deal without it considering a medium Visp weighs in at less than 6.5 ounces, which is absolutely crazy to me. The chest pocket would be useful for storing a wallet or phone when not wearing a backpack, but whatever. Another complaint I have is with the hood system. While the cinch system is adequate, there is no stiff fabric on the end of it like a bill to give it shape. However, this does seem to be addressed in the latest version of the jacket, which is actually available on lightendequipment.com. It seems they have stiffened up the visor in the front, though I've not been able to get my hands on it to do any kind of testing, so take that point as you will. The last con of the Visp, I'd say, would be the price. Come on, at $250, man, that's a bit of a hard pill to swallow. I think $200 would be reasonable for this jacket of this quality, especially a jacket not made in the United States. It's actually made in Vietnam. But with that being said, I'm telling you with solid confidence that this jacket is pretty awesome for what it does, and it's definitely earned a permanent place in my pack. But I would try to get it on sale, absolutely. You do have to be fairly careful with thorns and other sharp objects because the Visp has a 7 denier fabric, like I stated earlier. That's pretty thin. Initially, I was actually really worried about this and thought for sure I was going to have at least some abrasion, if not even pinholes in the fabric. But after long-term use, to my surprise, it's holding up very strong. I wouldn't go bushwhacking with this thing, but it can definitely take some light abuse as long as you're careful with it. Enlightened Equipment has had a lot of trouble keeping this fabric in stock, and the Visp has been unavailable for a very long time. But recently, I just checked and it's back in stock. So if you're in the market for a new rain jacket, I definitely consider the Visp, as it's been honestly nearly perfect for me. So what do you think about the Visp rain jacket? Let me know down in the comments below. Or if you have another favorite jacket, let me know down in the comments as well for other people that maybe this is outside of its price range. Sorry it took me so long to get this review out. I wanted to make sure that I gave it ample time and ample tests to get rained on and to use it, in colder weather to see the warmth and performance. And I like to talk intelligently about products I'm reviewing before I open the box and give my full review. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you on the trail. And I definitely plan on using this jacket on the Pacific Crest Trail through hike starting in April. But it can definitely take some I wouldn't go bushing whacking.